I am Pastor Denise Lawrence.
And I am James Lawrence, her husband.
And this is our tithing testimony. So we have been committed to tithing for many years, thanks to the education and understanding through our church at New Zion. But you know, the real test comes when money is tight. And in 2015, we hit pretty much rock bottom financially. But we kept tithing and we kept coming to church. You know, it tells us in scripture that this is when we test God. And God, you know, it's amazing how he brought us through that. Fast forward to 2020, you know, COVID is happening, and things were scary at that time. I'm a business owner, and, you know, the business, you know, looked like things were going to kind of go south. It was at this time that we realized we really needed to move into a better house. The house we were living in was having some major issues the landlord was not able to fix. And so we started looking at a house, and we wanted to buy a home, which when you looked on paper seemed impossible. Yes. And I tell you, I was skeptical when we found this house online. Our agent found a house, and I didn't even want to go look at it because it was in a neighborhood that I decided I could never, ever purchase a home in. But my husband, on the other hand,
I said, let's go see it.
Yeah.
I said, God didn't show us this just for us to walk away, so let's go look at it.
So we did, and walked in and knew this was our dream home. Way above the price than either of us thought we could ever afford. And again, on paper, it seemed impossible, but God is amazing and allowed us to move into this house under what ultimately became a lease purchase. It was supposed to be something else, but God kept telling us to keep moving forward. And so we moved on forward and we tithed. And many times we tithed at the level that we thought we should be at, not at the level that we were currently at. And God began to produce that level for us. Yes. And when it was time to get our own mortgage a year later, we were not ready because the VA loan was not high enough for us to close on the house. So it was like, what are we going to do? Houses were jumping off the market at that time, and the seller could have just said, never mind, ended the contract. He was in his right, and probably walk away with an extra $200,000-$300,000 in his pocket had he kicked us out. But God. And he did not, and he extended it another 6 months. And we knew that it would be better for me to qualify for a loan if I had a job. Well, the very next week, God brought me a high-paying job in addition to my business that I could work while having my business. And so we moved forward. And then the VA increased the limit on a loan. Yes. So we didn't have to come up with huge down payments, which was another obstacle. No down payment, zero. This was God, all in it. And he just paved the way. And so 2 weeks ago, we closed on this house, our dream house in our dream neighborhood, with couple $100,000 in equity. Hello. And we will be tithers for life.
Yes.
God says, test him. We did. He came through miraculously time and time again. And we are so grateful.
Won't he do it?